Hello.
Hello.
Oh, we're back.
Jesus.
Some mistakes were made in the last episode, but we'll do
Oh yeah, we'll fix it.
We'll clean it up.
we'll do
We'll
better
look
next
at the
time.
terms and conditions of putting videos on YouTube and see what we're allowed and not.
We'll see how badly we messed up next.
So on a clean conversation,
Well,
Jackie and I were having a conversation at work the other day.
This is not clean because every time we talk about Jackie, you've told him something dirty. You can't masturbate.
Okay, well that was supposed to be a private thing, I think.
Okay.
But anyway,
Well, it's out there now.
It's not private out.
but basically, no, this is actually pretty clean. So we were talking. I looked over at him. I was just like, "All right, conversation got Jackie." And he goes, "What?" And I said, "Who do you think would be the best actors to play a live action Dragon Ball Z?" And we went through some. Either way, and he was like, "I don't know who could play Piccolo." I was like, "Well, as long as they were CGIing it, like mocap suit and stuff like that, they should definitely get Benedict Cumberbatch to do Piccolo,
Why?
because he would be great at it.
No,
He's really good at.
I mean, I do admit I love him as an actor.
He's got the voice. He could do it for Piccolo.
Though the only thing is he won't be able to do it because he's stuck with Disney for a while.
That's not wrong.
Why is that a problem? Since when is Disney like anti-Dragon Ball Z?
Well, no, he's in a contract for Marvel.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he can't go and do another movie.
He just might be too busy. I think is what he's trying to convey here.
Oh, okay.
It's the sense I'm getting.
I believe they're making a second Doctor Strange movie.
They absolutely are. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah,
It's gonna tie together a lot of the things that are happening in the current phase.
nice. I like it.
Everybody was like, Wanda started the multiverse when WandaVision ended, and then we know it wasn't Wanda.
Actually, there is a really interesting thing,
Theory? I know, I heard it.
but I'll spoiler warning. We'll put a little like skip ahead thing for you, but for people who have seen WandaVision and Loki, if you play the last episode from start side by side, the instant where she becomes the Scarlet Witch is the instant where He Who Remains is all like, "Oh crap, things just changed." Like,
Yeah.
I no longer know what's happening anymore.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, it lines up exactly. That's like they refer to her becoming the Scarlet Witch as a Nexus event, and as it happens, he's really like if everything's different now.
So he didn't anticipate that at all.
He might have been aware of it happening, but it's a Nexus event, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, where
It was a really
he
interesting
next?
concept for the show. And, I mean, I'll be honest with you, all of the Disney shows have been pretty good right now.
I did. I don't get me wrong when I say this because I did enjoy WandaVision.
It's slow.
Boring, yeah.
Yeah.
Slow, boring, and slow. Like so much of like every time something exciting and intriguing would happen, you'd have to wait for a week. And that's actually like I get where they're coming from because they want to keep people glued, but
Audience retention is a big one, but yeah.
at the same time, I really appreciate that Netflix is like, here it is, all of it. Go ahead, watch it.
It
Yeah,
was
like how
Agatha.
It was Agatha.
I'm
all
gonna
along.
skip that too. That's spoiler.
Yeah.
But
Well,
speaking of
I mean,
heroes,
yeah.
do you guys have a favorite DC hero?
Uh,
Because mine's a little bit lesser known, but I do have a favorite DC hero.
Who's yours?
Blue Beetle.
I do know who Blue Beetle is.
I find he has a bit of a darker kind of esque scene to him.
cool.
I don't really know. I've never. Growing up, DC had a lot of like cartoons, I guess, and I always found that most of the stuff DC puts out that's not comics is really hit or miss.
Especially
Yeah.
movies.
My buddy said his favorite hero was Batman, but not necessarily pure Batman. It was Batman from Batman Beyond.
Interesting.
Batman's flown.
You ever watch Batman Beyond? It was like the really skinny Batman.
Yeah.
So, white eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess technically all of them have white eyes. He's
Just
just
trying
trying
to
the
think.
white now.
What
I
do you think,
think
Steven?
I think the Scarecrow is one of my favorite villains.
Ooh, villains. I never even thought about talking about that.
But I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite hero. Like Superman is most likely my most hated hero of any comic.
That's interesting. See, I like him, but like situationally.
The guy that stole a bunch of my rent money said it best. Superman is basically that kid on the playground who's just stronger than everybody.
I mean, he gets beaten by other people. Let's not pretend he's invincible. That being said, he could ruin shit. I like Superman best not as a character who's trying to overcome an enemy. I like Superman best as a character who is acting in a moral sense, like stopping the woman. There's one where he doesn't tell the person who's trying to jump off a building that he'll stop them, but he tries to convince them, and he like gets rid of the reporters, and he's straight up like, "I'm here, we can talk, and I won't stop you if you jump." And then he stays with her the entire time and talks her down. That's like shit like that. That's a great version of Superman because Superman is not a character who's trying to overcome odds. He's already basically God.
Yeah.
Deadpool did something similar.
What?
Deadpool did something similar.
So did Batman, but you say yours first.
I read it, but I can't remember it. I just know that Deadpool took this guy out on like a fun evening, I think it was. He was like, "What are you doing? Why would you do something like that?" And he just kind of like grabbed him and took him along for a ride, essentially.
Having trouble. There you go.
Yeah, so there was an episode where this little girl was having a lot of trouble. And I don't think she's going to kill herself, but I think that was like the road she was leading down when she was eventually going to end herself without knowing she was going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Batman just comes along and he just... Oh, she was dying. She was actively dying. And Batman just stayed with her the whole time.
Oh, you mean that
Talked to
one
her.
where... Yeah, it's the one that's always shown on Reddit and stuff like that. It's like she's on a playset.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think...
Oh yeah, she has powers and she's like fucking shit up, and he's just all like, "I'll stay with you," because she's about to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like I've always loved Batman as a hero as well. He's never been my favorite, but a lot of the stuff Batman actually has to go through really hits home sometimes.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like he's the most human of all the heroes in my opinion.
Well, it's because he's a human.
Yeah, but
He's
like
genuine.
But like I mean, the Flash is a human, but I've never related to him at all.
I guess in the sense is like he's the one who literally is like, I have to rely on myself.
Yeah, and he just relates with everyone better. Sure, he's an egotistical bastard sometimes too, but but he's a cool dude.
I mean, he's literally the Batman, so.
That's tough. That's tough.
Did she respond to me? Goodness, I'm getting a lot of text right now. Sorry, I was just waiting for a text from Holly because I'm gonna order our supper and she's gonna pick it up on the way home.
Nice.
So,
What are you getting? Chinese?
cheese curds.
Ooh, yes, I do like myself some cheese curds. It's the only place around here you can get lamb.
That is interesting. Not
Man,
that
it's good.
I know
Come on,
people
come
that
on.
beg to differ, but
there
I
we
mean,
go. Got it.
I personally enjoy lamb. My first experience with it was at the old Triangle in the city, and I just loved it. I found it delicious and everything, and I never had it again until I found out that cheese curds just has it on the menu. I was like, damn.
I'd
Yeah,
buy
it's
it.
Yeah, I've wanted to, but it's also very expensive.
I mean, is there
It's more expensive than steak.
okay.
It depends on what you buy.
True, but also like you don't get much of it for the price.
Depends on what you buy.
True. If you go to the butcher, you probably get a better price.
I mean, if you're buying the premium cuts of lamb, for sure.
like I've gone to the store and I've like looked for lamb chops, and it's like just a little bit of bone and then like this little hump of meat, and you're still spending like $20 on it.
Mm.
That's gross. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get rid of these guys.
Probably worth it now since we're doing calorie deficit, and that's all I can eat.
Eh,
but If I'm spending more than $10 on a meal, I'm either being extremely extravagant or I'm treating myself. Because like at home, I kind of just price everything in my head, and my meals are usually between $6 to $10 per meal.
Tomorrow I'm gonna start meal prepping.
Yeah, that's where it's supposed to be.
I don't know if I'm going to do that because I should stop, but like I buy sausages, like those Johnsonville ones, and I just know the calories in them, and I'll have 2 of those pretty much a day. And I'll have something nicer for supper or lunch, depending on if I'm at work or not.
See, I don't know what that has to do with meal prepping though.
Shit, wrong button. Damn it.
Well, it's just easy. I don't have them prep.
There it
It's already
is.
ready. I just
Well, then
take it to work.
that's meal prep.
Is it?
Technically, yeah.
I always considered meal prepping is like you make a bunch of
Damn
lasagna and then you like freeze the leftovers and you just have that on hand.
Yeah, I mean, if it's cooked sausage and you're not cooking it every day, then technically, yeah. But, I mean, you could essentially just take your sausage, cook it, and then put it in a container, and then just warm it up in the microwave every morning.
Or you can just take your sausage right up the butt like I do.
That'll wake you up in the morning.
Frozen sausage.
I think
Raw.
tomorrow I'm going to start making some breakfast sandwiches, and I'm going to have them in the freezer, wrapped up and ready to go, so that in the morning I just take them out, microwave them for a minute or two, and then,
Chew?
yeah. But I'm also going to be making, like, sweet and sour chicken and different things. Like, I even want to have my supper. Like, Danielle can make something or buy something for her and the kids if she wants to, but I want to be able to come home, microwave my dinner, and then have it eat and be done.
Yeah. You know, if some mornings you have time and you want to do something a little nicer, if you have a shredder, like a cheese or a grater, you can grate potato, dry it all out, and then
Hash brown.
fry it with oil, make your own hash browns. So much better for you than like buying pre-made hash browns.
Just gonna do myself a slight favor here.
I'm going to be one of those people, but I don't really like potato that much.
Really?
That is.
I mean, that's valid. A lot of people, there's people that just don't like potato.
Like, mashed potatoes was never my jam.
Well,
During,
because mashed potatoes aren't jam.
During Thanksgiving, I typically eat more stuffing.
Oh, dude. When Thanksgiving hits, my whole month's worth of diet is gonna go to waste. I eat so much stuffing, and it's worth it for holidays because, like, come on, enjoy your holiday.
What did you not learn? I don't want you
Come
on.
over here.
Get over here.
Get over
I
here. He
wonder if
still
I'll
says that.
Yeah.
I get it's iconic, but, like...
My favorite part was, I don't remember which one it was, I think it was 10, when he had regained his humanity, and,
First thing he says, "Go."
no, he talks normally, and he even has, a voice and an accent, and he's all normal, and then, he wants to kill the sorcerer, I don't remember his name, and he's literally like, get over here!
I'll admit, every time I hear, like, the "get over here," I feel like it's pre-recorded,
Must be.
and it's, like, never the actual voice actor who's saying it. Because I watched a video the other day about like versus him, Sub-Zero and Scorpion versus someone else, and when he you could hear him talk a couple times, but then when he said "get over here," it wasn't his voice. There was no way it was the same guy's voice.
Yeah, I doubt it. I think it's just a 1 rupee.
I still really badly want to see this Mortal Kombat movie.
I haven't watched it, but I haven't played Mortal Kombat since like 4 or 3.
Oh, I played Mortal Kombat 10, and that was a great game.
I haven't played Mortal Kombat in a long time. I think 10 was the last one I played.
I wasn't good at it, but it was really fun when I played Raiden and just electrically headbutted people for, like, ever.
I was surprisingly decent at Scorpion, but I'm not really a fighting game kind of guy, so...
Yeah, so, like, unpopular opinion, but I don't hate them, but I will absolutely play anything other than a side-by-side platform brawler. Other than Smash Brothers. I like Smash Brothers. But everything else, like, just no.
That is fair.
Like
Yeah.
Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, whatever the one which PlayStation was. There was one for the Xbox too. No, I don't like those kinds of games. Beat 'em ups. That's what they're called, beat 'em ups.
Yeah, I'm not fond of that.
I was a fan of Soul Calibur.
Even that, like, it was cool, and I liked watching it. Never liked playing it. Blaze Blue was another one. I never liked playing it, so I don't mind watching it.
I did love PlayStation All Stars. PlayStation All Stars was a goddamn, like, that is a fun game.
I liked it for the novelty of it. You could play as your favorite PlayStation characters.
Yes.
My buddy Vince, whenever I went to visit, that was the game he wanted to play, and I did give the time of day to play that one, and I do see the appeal of it because it wasn't like a normal beat 'em up. It's like Smash Brothers but with PlayStation.
Yeah.
So I did enjoy
I
that.
thought is there another one over? Oh, there is. Okay. Don't mind me.
I don't know. I enjoyed Soul Calibur. I played the GameCube one where you could play as. That's actually why I played it, was because you could play as Link.
I was out of curiosity, how deep into the episode are we at this point? I feel like we've been talking for a while.
16 minutes.
Okay, we are at the end of this episode because these guys are very chatty little Cathys.
All right. Bye bye.
See you next time.
Bye.